Si Richie Rivero ang isa sa mga pinaka-inaabangang rookies sa PBA ngayon. Due to his popularity dating back to his Lasal days, maraming mga basketball fans ang interesado kung yung level ba ng laro ni Rivero ngayon ay na-sustain at nag-improve. Noong draft day, he went considerably lower sa kung ano yung expectations ng marami sa kanya. He was drafted 17th overall by the Phoenix LPG, na isang team on the rise as of recent. Si Rivero, as of making this video, sa unang 7 laro niya, which is essentially kalahati na ng conference, naglaro siya ng roughly 16 minutes per game, in which he averaged 9.4 points, 2.3 rebounds, and shot 43% from the field and 20% from 3. Kung titignan lang natin yung numbers for a rookie, pwede na. Though yung shooting percentages, especially sa 3, medyo hindi ideal. Pero counting stats-wise, pwede na para sa 16 minutes off the bench na player. Pero ang purpose talaga ng video na to ay ipakita sa inyo na reputation aside and numbers aside, si Rivero actually maganda ang pinapakita so far. Let's start first sa mga weaknesses or mga bagay na pwede niya pang i-improve. First of all, control, especially sa mga drives. Even though isa sa mga biggest strengths niya ay yung slashing niya, minsan may mga times na nagiging erratic siya and wala sa control when he's driving to the basket. I feel like this is a result of him overthinking and prematurely reading the situation instead of actually going through and then sabay read and react na lang. Minsan talaga, especially younger players, yung mga naturally creative na players, they have scenario sa utak nila na pag ginagawa nila yung ganito, magsisync yung ganito, mag-help yung ganon, magaganyan dito, dyan, doon, etc. Pero through experience, yung mga ganon nagiging natural. And for Rivero, I think it's a matter of time and experience until he becomes more settled and more composed offensively. Kasi sa transition is actually really good eh. Lumalabas dun yung skills niya eh. And kapag downhill kasi tapos may advantage, hindi na ganun kailangan mag-overthink siya eh. Lumalabas na yung natural na instinct and talent niya sa footwork, creativity, and sa finishing ability niya sa transition. And speaking of overthinking, yung isang aspeto ng laro niya na nagbe-benefit siya dun ay yung sa depensa. Napansin ko, hindi siya yung defender na sasabihin mo na lockdown, malakas mang steal, malakas mang block, pero sa team aspect, okay siya. As we can see here, nasa weak side corner si Rivero. Zoom in natin, makikita natin na constantly he's watching the ball, his man, and the play. Nakita niya na nagka-deep position si Arana sa gitna, so he had to help para ma-force yung pasa kay Fornillos instead of a direct high-low pass na delikado. Kasi isang pihit lang ni Arana, 2 points na yan. Pagka-swing kay Fornillos, nice 2-foot closeout by Rivero to close the distance. Great double team, recovery, and again, great 2-foot closeout. Square lang, hands up lang, nothing more. Tamang contest lang. Again, weak side corner, same thing. Seal ni Vodanovic, he came over to help and force a pass out. Reckless help by Mocon dito. Nag-rotate ngayon si Tio, extra pass by Balanza, and note yung shot clock, tingnan nyo, onti na lang, hindi naaabot pag nag-isang pasa pa to. Great rotation and close out by Richie. So palpal si Santos. Sa play naman na to, ni-reject ang screen, blow by. Hindi talaga dapat mag-help si Williams dito kasi strong side, foul yun. So it was Richie's job to trap the box and come over to help. Magsisplit naman si Hasul sa weak side just in case na i-kick out. And again, great block. Dito ulit, deep post position para kay Vodanovic. Nagpakita si Rivero sa baseline to force the pass out again. So napwersa ang conversion mag-reset, we can fade, and take a contested 3-pointer. Okay, pag-usapan naman natin yung offense. It's no secret na talented talaga siya as a slasher. Wala tayong specific stat para sa mga drives niya. Pero sa 2-point field goals niya so far, he's shooting 55%. Na for a guard, good percentage. As we can see here, okay, early offense, bantay niya smaller Di Gregorio. Tapos si Tuffin yung trail. So, shooter yon. Expected na walang pinch yan from the top. Nag-crossover si Rivero to drive to the middle. Ginamit niya yung weight niya wisely para makakuha ng paint touch and deep position inside to finish with a short stab. Simple pero deliberate. Again, dito, mismatch contrast sa mas malaki pero mas mabagal na David. So, inatake ni Richie with momentum, sabay left-right move using a spin move para ma-expose lalo yung advantage niya laterally over David. Then ito, pure creativity na talaga to. Dito again, early offense, throwback, U-step, two-step crossover ala Tim Hardaway to blow by his defender. Sabay nag-aabang si Carino to contest his shot. So in Richie fashion, Pinoy stepped to freeze Carino for a split second. And enough na yon to get a decent shot off. E din yung napansin ko with Richie, magaling siya mag-create ng mga scenarios kung saan kaya niya mag-take advantage. Whether it's a crossover, a stampede, or even a jab step, yung arsenal niya offensively for a rookie, sobrang lalim. It is just a matter of experience talaga, bago mapulido ng tunay. Kasi yung weaknesses niya na pagiging out of control, yung mga bad shot, or yung mga erratic decisions niya, matuturo yun eh. Magagawa ng paraan. Good coaching lang ang sagot dyan and buy-in from the player. Which is nasa tamang team naman siya to do that. Kasi si Coach Jamaica rin, di ba? So far, sa pinapakita niya as a coach, maganda ginagawa niya. Nagkakaroon ng disiplina yung team, nagkakaroon ng structure, and kapag nagkakamali yung players, natuturuan ng tama para makorek. Pero yung natural creativity, feel, and rhythm ni Rivero sa pag-connect at pag-string ng mga moves niya offensively. And sa defense naman yung natural IQ and awareness sa mga schemes and rotations, both of those combined as strengths, yun yung mga hindi matuturo. Talagang kung meron ka, meron ka. And for Richie Rivero, to be completely honest, sinasabi ko pa nga habang nanonood ng games niya na base sa prior knowledge ko sa kanya bago mag-PBA siya, parang hindi siya dapat magaling eh. Pero for some reason, magaling pala siya. Diba? Talent-wise, andyan eh. So for his future, hindi natin alam kung ano. Pero yung foundation niya sa skills and ability, magandang starting point to for a rookie. And bilang isang second round pick, diba? Ano pa ba hihingin mo?